We're out here on the Smoky Acres, y'all. We're doing something tender, juicy, smoky, and delicious. We're doing pork belly bites right here on Backyard Bosses. It's Pit Boss, baby. You know it's gonna be good. Hey everybody, welcome to Backyard Bosses. I'm Brandon from BKC Cooks. We're out here on the Smoky Acres. This is my new location, y'all. Listen, if you're not subscribed already, make sure you hit all those buttons. Subscribe to the Backyard Bosses right here on the Pit Boss YouTube channel. That way you don't miss great videos like this one and a bunch of others we got for you, man. So check it out. We're doing some smoked, tender, juicy, delicious pork belly bites on the Navigator. Now, this is going to be a really, really easy recipe. Not a lot to it, but it takes a little patience, a little time. But when I tell you it is going to be well worth it, believe me, the results will be amazing, y'all. We're going to go inside. We're going to get pork belly situated. Going to get it cut up, seasoned up, and ready for the smoker, y'all. So enough talking. Let's go inside and get to work. All right, we're starting off with our pork belly. This is a half-cut belly, so it's not the full thing, but it's going to be just enough for what we're doing. We're not going to trim any of the fat cap off. We're going to leave it just like it is. I'm going to give it a look. It's got a little gash on there, but that's going to be okay. Going to do our first cut here, y'all. Look, that look familiar to you? Yep, that's bacon. This is what your bacon is made out of, so if you love bacon, you'll love this. So we're going to cut this into strips all the way across, and we're going to come back the other way, and we'll cut this into nice, pretty large cubes. You got to remember they're going to shrink a bit as they cook, so you want a nice big 2-bite chunk. We're going to be seasoning this up with some sesame oil. We also need some 16 mesh black pepper and your favorite pork or barbecue rub. We're going to add in about a teaspoon of sesame oil. That way you get everything a nice coating, help everything stick, and it's going to give us some good flavor. Then we'll come in with the 16 mesh black pepper. If you can't find this in your grocery store, I feel sorry for you. Get online and order some, because trust me, it does make a difference. Now we'll come in with our rub. You want to taste your rub or know your rub first. This way you're not going to make everything too salty. So make sure you know what your rub is like before you add it. I recommend gloves. Give us a really good mix. And when it's done, everything should be nice and coated. Everything should look nice and seasoned. Just like this big old chunk here. It should look delicious before it even hits the smoker. Now we're going to use a half sheet pan and the cooling rack that goes along with it. We're going to put these cubes on here. This is going to make life easy for us. You can get these packed in there pretty well. You want airflow between each piece. Don't have to have a ton of space in between though. And so this is what it looks like, all packed up, ready to go on the smoker. We're going to get out there and get this thing going. All right, I'm going to be cooking with the cherry blend hardwood pellets from Pit Boss. I love cherry with pork. I just think it's a natural fit. So we're going to get these loaded up in the hopper. We'll get cooking. Okay, we'll get our Navigator set up here. Going to start off at 250 degrees. All right, we're locked in at 250. Once we get moving here, we'll get the lid down and get smoking. All right, our smoker is up to temp. So this is where this wire rack comes in handy. Instead of me having to put every little individual pork belly bite onto the smoker, I just put that rack right on top of the grates. And same for when I take it off, I just pull it off in one piece. We put that dead center. And we're going to let these go. These are going to smoke, I'm guessing, for an hour and a half to 2 hours. And after that, we're going to braise them and get them super, super tender, y'all. So we'll get the lid down, let these things get to smoking. All right, y'all, we're a little over an hour in. I'm going to take a look. All right, these are looking really nice, but I'm going to bump the temp up to 275. So I'm going to get a little more color on these as the cook is going on. Going to go lid down. We're doing about another hour at 275. All right, we're at the 2-hour mark. Let's open this lid and see what we're looking at here. Okay, yeah. I like what I see. This is looking great. Color is great. They're getting nice and soft and tender. So now we're going to take them out. We're going to put them in a pan and we're going to braise them. So we'll get them off that rack. Got a nice deep pan here. We'll take those out. Get them in here. We're going to add some hot chicken stock. And we'll put a piece of foil over there. We're going to throw it right back on the smoker. And let them braise and get ridiculously tender. So I'll get these off and we'll get the stock in. Y'all, my camera fogged up when I added the hot stock, so I don't have that footage, but I put the stock in, 2 cups of hot stock, wrapped it up tight, back on the smoker it goes. All right, y'all, it's been a little over 45 minutes. Time to check these pork belly bites, see how tender they are. A little hot in there, but those are looking fantastic. Gonna probe them with my thermometer. So I'm not using the thermometer to check the temperature. I'm just checking for tenderness. And yeah, those, yes, indeed. That thermometer is basically falling through these. You see that? No resistance at all. Beautiful. All right, y'all. Time to give them a taste. These turned out beautifully. I am very happy with the result. I can't wait to taste these. They almost look a little too good to eat. You can't have my pork belly goats. All right, y'all. Here's these beautiful pork belly bites that we did. It's time to get in here and see what they're all about. I want a nice juicy one. Look at that, y'all. This is so tender. I can't wait. Soft as a cloud. Smoky. Tender, juicy, delicious. Unreal, man. Unreal. These are great for game day. They're good for dinner. Serve it over rice, potatoes, with vegetables. However you want. They are hard to beat. And also quite easy. Quite easy. So look, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Appreciate y'all rocking with me right here on Backyard Bosses. Look for me all over the place, especially on YouTube. Look for BKC Cooks. I will be there. And make sure you subscribe right here on the Pit Boss YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to Backyard Bosses playlist. See more videos from me and a bunch of other great people. And trust me, y'all don't want to miss what we got going. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Pit Boss Nation, we out of here.